It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 79. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for the rookie at Notre Dame. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 range. 70 range.
Setting up to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down from the 42.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
That's a throw down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready up.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Cowboy 8. 60 Wildcat. 60 Wildcat. 18 Rattlers. Ready.
Back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Along the sideline. He brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
All set now. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Points on the floor.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's another for him. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. Hurts now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. 3 inside the 30. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
At the 10-yard line.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Delta.
Staying with Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
'Ready up!
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back-to-back carries here. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cowboy 79 Bronco. 19, right here.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
First and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in right side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Ready?
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Lion.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Tag. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Take over.
Third and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Go! Bravo 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw for it. And they get to him on 4th down. Gets a sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Hurts looking to throw. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
He's going to throw it again. Throw left side, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
And 65, 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throwing for Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
We've set it downs from the 37. First and 10. Here's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he gets him back, but they lost on that penalty. 2nd and 10. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 8 Buffalo, 18.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. The right side caught by Smith. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the pistol, gives here to Walker. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, ugh.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down from the 42. Dive play straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. At the 60. At the 60.
Looking to throw here. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 28. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
I'll throw it. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Browns 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shaq. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the pistol, Hurts. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. That one's cut on the left sideline. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Hurts. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the draw, it's Walker. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Hurts now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Hurts trying again on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. And downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time he did a terrific job finding that out.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hurts. Oh, brother, hits another interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Airing it out to start this drive. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go, sack. Not Warriors, 17. 18, 18, let's go.
They're throwing it. It is caught left side. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Brings up third down.
In it to win it.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. skids out past the 20. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here's the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's a design run. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got a man left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He's going to throw this one. Gets it to him on the screen. Has a big hole left. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns looking like they'll start this season with a win. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. At the 60. At the 60.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's down very close to that first, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Back to the well again. And his defense is going to win this round. They hold out strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
They'll throw for it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's a design run. Hurts. So the Browns come away with the win. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.